Kindness is frequently misinterpreted as weakness. They believe that someone who is soft is an easy target, someone who can be influenced, subdued, or broken. However, they couldn't be more mistaken. A resilient mentality that is unbreakable is hidden under that serene facade. Have you ever questioned why certain people appear to be unflappable under any circumstances? How come they stay grounded and aren't swayed by lies or manipulation in spite of the mayhem around them? The explanation is straightforward. Their inner strength, not approval from others, is what makes them strong. Being kind is a decision, not a sign of servitude, an independent power. They don't shatter when pushed to the limit. They do not falter when put to the test. They quickly realize this mistake when people misinterpret their tenderness for fragility. They find that despite their best efforts to shake them, they are confronted with an unforeseen force that remains silent and unshakable. Attention is not required for this strength. It doesn't have to be demonstrated with spectacular gestures or loud words. However, when faced, it displays a profundity that astounds others. When they attempt to push, tug, or provoke, they end up fatigued, and their efforts are in vain. Because real strength is about not letting anything that contradicts one's truth affect you, not about dominating others. A chosen person doesn't look for confrontation. Control is not what they thrive on. However, their mere presence upends the schemes of those who depend on manipulation, making them confront the disturbing fact that true power just exists and does not require dominance. Someone who is impossible to control has an eerie quality. Those who thrive on deceit, power, and manipulation anticipate that others will respond, be swayed, and yielded. However, they discover an immovable presence, something they never expected, when they come across the chosen. Resistance in the conventional sense is not what it is. There aren't any combative remarks or frantic attempts to prove anything. It's just a silent, unquestionable fact. The sort of thing that causes manipulators to feel their hold loosen. They understand that their typical strategies are ineffective. Their meticulously constructed illusions crumble. They also feel helpless for the first time. This is the reason why dealing with the chosen is so challenging. Although their might is quiet, it is unquestionable. They don't waste energy proving themselves or fight meaningless wars. To exist as they are, they don't require authorization, validation, or approval. And that scares people who make their living by dominating others. Those who demand compliance get irritated. People who enjoy playing emotional games are exposed because they encounter quiet, which is unexpected, when they attempt to control. Lack of interest, a total absence of response. Nothing moves when they push. They anticipate mayhem, but instead encounter serene assurance. A chosen who cannot be influenced has an eerie quality. People who thrive on influence, control, or manipulation soon discover that their typical strategies are ineffective. A chosen has a distinct gait. They are not constrained by other people's expectations or emotional pitfalls. They respond with quiet certainty when someone tries to agitate them in the hopes of evoking an emotional outburst or a desperate reaction. Those who depend on manipulative stories find it difficult to deal with someone who doesn't follow their rules. When a chosen does not react in typical ways, they become uneasy and start to grasp for control. They gain silence in exchange for their need for obedience. They discover serenity, yet they anticipate guilt. They expect a battle, but the chosen just turns to leave. Others' instability is revealed by its unwavering presence. It makes them face their own unsteadiness and incapacity to maintain their composure without exerting control over something or someone else. And that is frightening to many. When the target of your manipulation refuses to be subdued, what should you do? When the one you attempted to discredit is unaffected, you understand that supremacy was never the source of their strength. It had to do with something much more powerful, a steadfast adherence to their own reality. And nobody is able to take that away,